Are you feeling the need to recenter and focus on your art goals? I am so right there with you. My name is Nicole. You're not on this journey alone. Let's talk about it. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking about working through challenges or difficulties, emotional, physical, whatever it may be, but things that arise into our lives and prevent us from getting into a creative state or try to prevent us, right? So since then, one of the things that I was able to do was I went and revisited my hometown, and I was able to spend time with family and friends and reconnect with people that I hadn't seen in a while. And being in that space, in that place, and with those people did everything to renew my spirit. So here I am now, back in the studio, renewed energy, lots of it, ready to get to work and ready to refocus on my goals. So let's talk about you and some of the goals that you may have as an artist. Maybe you want to make a certain amount of money between now and the end of the year. Maybe you want to finish the 10 canvases that you've started but haven't gotten to work on in quite some time. Maybe you just want to dedicate more time to your art every day. Or maybe you want to start a YouTube channel and try to grow that. Well, whatever the goal is, the biggest thing to do is start with baby steps, right? Take off chunks of your goal that are manageable, that you can work on little by little to get to where you have to go. However, once we have our goal in mind and we know we got to take these baby steps, those baby steps are just to make achieving the goal manageable, right? But in order to even achieve the baby steps, what do we got to do? If you're a Tony Robbins fan, you know, take massive action. Taking massive action to complete those steps to get to your goal is what we need to do. So, for example, one of my goals is to paint 2 full days a week. Wanting to dedicate 2 full days per week to painting may not sound like a lot, but it is when you start listing out all the priorities of your life. For example, I'm a parent, so that's going to take up a bunch of my time, right? Another thing is, I'm exercising, trying to lose weight and build some muscle. That's taking up a bunch of my time. All of those things, plus if you are an artist who is also a business owner, you have the entire business side of things to think about. So now you're doing your advertising, marketing, content creation, maybe your video creation, maybe it's just shipping out all the things that you sell. All these things add up to a bunch of time. So what does that mean? The goal that we are trying to achieve has to be like, yes, that is it. That is so important to me. If I don't achieve that goal, then something negative, right? Or it is so important to me that I must achieve that goal. Make your goal that important, that you must achieve it, and then all those baby steps are going to be worth it to get there. Let's say your goal is those 10 canvases that you started but you didn't get to finish. Well, how many hours per week do you get to dedicate to your artwork? Because figuring that out first is going to let you know about how long it's going to take you to finish each one, right? And then you have to add those up. If your goal is to make $10,000 more by the end of this year and you have 5 months left to go, if you average $2,000 in sales a month, what do you have to do to get there? Do you have to be in art shows? Do you have to be selling at a certain location? Maybe you're only online, but then you have to spend a lot of money on marketing and advertising. So every big goal requires some baby steps. And as we're accomplishing these baby steps, one of the biggest things to do is not get discouraged. Don't give up. As you're doing the little things, they are going to eventually add up to that big thing. You just got to give it time to get there, along with your massive action. Tony, thank you. One of my other goals, besides painting, dedicating 2 days to painting a week, is I actually would like to paint all of the piers on the ocean in southeastern North Carolina. So that means I have about 12 of them to do, and I want to do them by Thanksgiving, and here I am in September. What does this mean? It means I got to put my nose to the grindstone and I got to get going on this work. But first thing is I actually am going to go to the locations of each one of these 12 piers. I think there are 12. Take pictures of all of them, then kind of work it from there. But the reason I want to do that, why is that one of my goals, is because I actually find that my peer artwork helps me connect with people. And that connection is what I'm striving for. When I'm doing artwork, I like to create things that I feel good about, and so do other people. And I want to have all 12 peers represented by the time the holidays come around. Not sure if your art sales parallel mine, but if they do, we know that the hefty part of our selling season is during the holiday season. Okay, so let's see if we can't do this together, huh? Let's start by figuring out what our goal is, figuring out the small steps that it will take to achieve that goal, coupled with our massive action. Sounds good to me. Hopefully this video was helpful in some way, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.